Hi my friends, I do hope you're well. This post is in relation to the Grand Hotel in Wicklow town, as you can see in the background there behind me. Now this picture was taken about 12 years ago or 13 years ago when the hotel was actually what it's meant to be, which is a hotel. The hotel has been in Wicklow town for generations, has been a focal point for many's a great celebration and commiseration over the years. We have now coming up this week the Regatta Festival, and the Regatta dance used to always take place in the Grand Hotel in Wicklow, which used to be an absolutely fantastic night. And I love going there on a Sunday night myself to listen to some music and dancing, and some of the elder people in the town used to go there for social dancing on a Sunday night. That's all gone now because the individual who bought this hotel bought it for the specific purpose to hand it over to the government as an iPass centre. Now, from my information, this hotel has 35 bedrooms, and I believe that there's nearly 400 people in that hotel now, which is an immediate health and safety risk. Okay, now I'd just like to read you something here, and pardon me if I'm looking down, but this is awful important. Wicklow Asylum Centre ruled not compliant in 9 areas in a Hicare report. Records of incidents showed that multiple risks existed in the centre, primarily related to the behaviours of people living there. These records did not distinguish between residents and the accommodation centre for those accessing emergency accommodation. Incidents recorded including alcohol and substance misuse, assaultive and aggressive behaviour directed at others, including or living on the premises, including staff and staff members. Okay, this is the Grand Hotel in Wicklow. This is the Hicare report. A total of 91 incidents have been reported since January 2024. 91 incidents in this hotel have been reported since January 2024. Now just think about that for a moment. The centre provides accommodation to people seeking international protection and had a recorded capacity of 111 people. At the time of the inspection, there was accommodation for 104 residents, and 9 of these were children. 9 out of 104. They will tell you, the government will tell you, oh no, these are women and children and families fleeing war. They're not. Out of 111, then there were 9 children. Okay? There were an additional 175 single males being provided with emergency accommodation in a dormitory-style room under separate arrangement with the Department of Children, Equality, Disability, Integration and Youth. Now, another 175 single males put in on top of those 111 people that were already there. And you have a situation with 9 supposed children in there. How could that be safe on any level? It just can't. I'll continue. Under the current regulations, emergencies and or temporary accommodation does not fall under the remit of Hicare. Therefore, this aspect of the premises was not inspected by Hicare. In total, the people living there came from 21 different countries. So you have 21 different nationalities living in what once was our hotel. Now, I don't mean to be alarmist, but 91 incidents since January. This place, my friends, is a ticking time bomb. I've said it, but what's been done about it? Now, what I'm going to say to you is, and this relates to all of the places all over the country where we are basically being forced to take in hundreds of unknown males into our community. You can see them in Wicklow wandering all over the town during the day. All of them well dressed. Very, very few of them with any legal right to be in this country. Most of them fraudulently claiming asylum and coming from safe countries. I had a run-in with one of them in the town about 3 months ago when he came barging up a road when I had the right of way and our 2 mirrors met. Now, he came back down the road after me in the car and was squaring up to me outside the Billy Byrne statue when he was completely and totally in the wrong. Now, that could have just as easily been my daughter in that car. If you take a look at the car park in the back of the Grand Hotel, it's now full of cars that are belonging to these migrants. In my opinion, the vast majority of them are illegal migrants, so they're basically criminals that are living in our town in Wicklow. Because anyone who enters a country illegally is breaking the law. How many of those cars in the car park at the back of the Grand Hotel are properly insured, properly NCT'd and properly taxed? I'd like to know. I'm also putting it out there now to the newly elected councillors on Wicklow County Council, namely Gail Dunn. I opposed his re-election for good reason, in my opinion. Now, Gail, fair play to you, you were re-elected into the County Council, and Paul O'Brien also. Now, Gail Dunn and Paul O'Brien, I want you to step up to the plate. The people of Wicklow want you to step up to the plate and do something about the Grand Hotel before it is a serious incident or before one of our young people in this town is attacked or even worse. You will not be allowed, Mr. Dunn and Mr. O'Brien, to remain silent on this. I opposed your re-election because one of you are a Fianna Fáil member and the other one is a Labour member, both part of the government, both supporting government parties, and we all know what Fianna Fáil support. They support open borders. We want to get a petition going in Wicklow town to have this residential area for these illegal migrants, which 90% of them are illegal criminals in our town. We want this facility shut down because it's a health hazard, it's a fire hazard, and it's also a great danger and grave danger to our community. John Snell, another county councillor who has been absolutely fantastic helping the local people of Wicklow. I know John Snell will help us. I know John Snell will get behind us. It's a ticking time bomb. And I don't want to be sitting here after some child of one of our families has been attacked in this town. It's only a matter of time, my friends. 21 different nationalities. You saw them last week out shouting, we want this, we want that, we want better conditions. Why did they come here? They came here because they were told they would get free housing, free days, free medical cards and everything else. Roderick O'Gorman is the one that invited them here. And this government paying lip service to this, oh well, we're trying to stop them coming in, we're doing this, we're doing that. They're doing nothing. Now, people of Wicklow Town, I'm asking you to get behind this petition to have the Grand Hotel shut down on loads of different reasons. You've seen the Hicare report. It's in the Wicklow People newspaper this week if you want to go and read it yourself, if you don't believe me. And for those of you who say, who are you? You're not even from Wicklow. I'm living in Wicklow since 1975. 49 years. Okay? So I have a right to speak. I have a young daughter and I have a young son in this town that I am afraid for every single day. I will not allow my daughter walk home from work because of the people that are wandering around this town. We had an incident in Rathnew 2 weeks ago where a child had vodka poured in her face. Was it reported in the mainstream media? No, it wasn't. The Gardaí in Wicklow are trying to keep the whole thing under wraps because they're being told by their paymasters in Dublin, do not make this public. This is our town. That was our hotel. We want it back. And we want the people in there that are there illegally gone from our town and from our country. Those who are genuine refugees, you're very welcome here. Those who have come here illegally, which is the vast majority of the people, the single males that are in the Grand Hotel in Wicklow, we want you gone, and we will get you gone. Thank you very much.